Moving on to other stories now, a team investigating the Itaewon crowd crush raided the office of the police chief. Some 55 agencies and officers are being searched for evidence. Prime Minister Han Duck-soo admitted the government failed to be there when the tragedy occurred. Kyung-eun brings the updates.
The investigations into the deadly Itaewon crowd crush are expanding further in scope. Under scrutiny are the police agencies, including the Yongsan, Seoul, and national agencies. Also the fire service, both the Yongsan Fire Station and the city headquarters. The administrators of Yongsan-gu District, the Seoul Metro in charge of the Itaewon subway station. And as of Tuesday, the list of agencies and offices that are being raided has risen from 8 to 55 in less than a week. Among them is the office of the nation's police chief, Kyung-eun. Yoon is accused of failing to put together a crowd control plan for Halloween, which is notoriously crowded in Itaewon, and of failing to respond in a timely manner. The investigators are trying to secure cell phones, witnesses, documents, surveillance footage, and computer data. The probe is picking up pace with the latest findings suggesting it was negligence by senior police that resulted in major cracks in safety system, something President Yoon Suk-yeol harshly criticized the day before. There are also growing calls for justice from the public, with thousands holding candlelight vigils over the weekend, many of whom were young people about the same age as the victims, as well as liberal activists. Prime Minister Han Duck-soo at the National Assembly was asked about these demonstrations and expressed empathy.
The nation's youth are now asking the government to take responsibility. They say there was no government there. What are your thoughts?
It's now been shown that there were shortcomings among those in charge of public security in Yongsan where these gatherings were taking place on the day of the incident. So it's correct to say there was no government.
The head of the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission also told lawmakers that any reports of harm to the public interest from the inadequate police response will result in an investigation by the organization. The remarks are in line with the position of the ruling People Power Party that's largely seeking to hold the police accountable. But opposition Democratic Party insists that investigations should expand further to include the current government. Kyung-eun, Arirang News.